Guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. Happy new week to you. It's another Monday morning, another update forthcoming. We'll be talking today about CALLUM Hudson Odoi, who, mind you, is still eligible to play for the Ghana Black Stars. He recently left Chelsea, and in an interview with the Telegraph, has revealed certain things. He revealed why he left the Blues, also revealed his international switch. He has kept the door open on both England and Ghana. But we'll hear the details of what he had to say. We're also going to talk about Kudus Mohammed once again. Yesterday, I brought you the story about David Moyes and what he said in his post-match presser. He has explained why Kudus has not started a game yet for the Hammers, following the fanfare and excitement that followed his signing. The boss has sought to clear the air on why he has not been a starter, considering what he did last season with Ajax. It's sound from what he said. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before we jump right into the updates on Hudson Odoi and Kudus Mohammed, this officiating from the Kumasi Asante Kotoko versus Hearts of Lions. Hearts of Lions game was quite poor. It was not the best. It was a clean goal for Hearts of Lions, and it was not allowed. Considering where the referee was standing, the linesman that is, you would have thought that this should be a clean goal. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know why he got this totally wrong. But clearly this referee probably has to not officiate matches, any match, anytime soon again. Clearly Hearts of Lions were robbed, and I think it was clear from the highlights I posted last night. Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans, if you be honest with yourself, this is a clear mistake. This is a very wrong call. Which if it had gone against you, you would not be happy about it. So I think let's call a spade and go for more technology in our football here and more better officials to officiate the game of football. Not the best. As I said a couple of days ago, we want to be at AFCON 2023 to bring you the best content possible on the ground. You can support us financially by purchasing our merch. The links are in the description. I've pasted them there. I'll pin them as the first comment here. As was our football merch, it goes a long way to help the channel. If you also want to give voluntary donations as well to our cause to cover the best possible AFCON in January, you can send us an email. The email is also in the description. We'll make arrangements on that for you. So we jump right into it, and CALLUM Hudson Odoi, yes, he was a person of interest for a lot of clubs, settled for Nottingham Forest, and he has explained why he left the Blues. He also talked about the Ghana switch. Ghana available, he's still eligible to play for Ghana, and he has kept the door open on that, not closing up any opportunity. First of all, the Ghana winger has opened about his tough decision to leave Chelsea during the summer transfer window. Now, the 22-year-old, who spent the previous season on loan at Bayer Leverkusen, made a late move to Nottingham Forest on transfer deadline day, ending his 16-year association with Chelsea. For Hudson Odoi, leaving Chelsea was a momentous decision, one that carried significant emotional weight. He acknowledged that he initiated the move, recognizing that his opportunities for playing at Chelsea were likely to be limited. Chelsea has been a home for me for a very long time. Knowing it was time to go was emotional, he said. It was difficult. We had a conversation, but I thought it was best if I leave. It was a mutual agreement, but I would say it was more my decision. Forest is the right place for me to excel in my football and do more than I probably could at Chelsea. I want to be playing as much as possible, he added. He's now poised to make debut for Nottingham Forest with the East Midlands club set to face Burnley in the Premier League on Monday night. That's today. His departure from Chelsea marks a new chapter in the career, and he's eager to make the most of the fresh opportunities that have been presented to him. The Ghana conversation obviously popped up as well, and it was clear that Hudson Odoi was a person of interest for the Ghana Football Association. They approached him, as much has been reviewed by the Ghana Football Association. At the time, Hudson Odoi did not make himself available, as did Tariq Lamptey, Iñaki Williams, Stefan Ambrosius, and Ransford Yewako next offer, as well as Patrick Pfeiffer did. But it was clear that he's someone who wanted to play, or Ghana wanted to be in their fold ahead of the World Cup, as was the case with Eddie Nketiah, who recently has gotten a call up into the English national team, albeit not getting playing time. But in that conversation, he kept the door open for both countries. The former Chelsea winger CALLUM Odoi says he's still thinking about the possibility of playing for Ghana's senior national team, the Black Stars. The 23-year-old has been on the radar of Ghana despite playing for England. He won the Under-17 World Cup under Steve Cooper in 2017. Quizzed about the possibility of playing for the four-time African champions, Hudson Odoi said it's a good option, but he is still thinking through to make the decision. That decision hasn't been made yet. I'm still thinking it over. Ghana is a very good option, but let's wait and see, he said. Hopefully, once I start playing games here, and maybe Gareth Southgate or Ghana will come. It's a nice position to be in, and hopefully sooner or later, we will know. The winger spent last season on loan at Leverkusen. Meanwhile, Black Stars coach Chris Hughton, in an interview with TalkSport, hinted that the Ghana Football Association have been trying to convince Hudson Odoi and Eddie Nketiah to switch allegiance. But the issue with this switch of allegiance is it depends on the players. If the players are not ready to make the switch, nothing can be done. And clearly here, keeping his options open is clear. With England, you have to be playing regularly. And if you start playing regularly and doing well, and England come calling, it's clear that he would choose England, as did Nketiah when it came out that Arsenal, he was doing well with them, and the Three Lions were interested. He did not involve himself with the Black Stars. He decided to hold and stay put and get the memo that he will surely be called up if he does play well. Meritocracy of the highest degree at these clubs is what is the numb word for them. At these countries, is the numb word. So probably if he's holding out, I think he would prefer to play for the Three Lions rather than Ghana. That is what I think. But let me know what you think in the comments box, in him saying he's keeping his options open. If Ghana are ready to give you a chance right now, and England are not, and you are saying you want to get more playing time, what you are insinuating is that England, which is based on performance, would rather be your better option, or your option you would prefer. That's how I get it. I might be wrong, but that's what I draw from this talk here. Hudson Odoi on to Kudus Mohammed next, and his coach David Moyes has said that Kudus needs to be settled into life in England before he begins to start games for them, and that is why he has not started a game yet for the Hammers. Speaking after the post-match interview, we might need to wait a little more time for Mo Kudus to get settled in, and that is that on the front. No need to rush this. As I said yesterday, he's someone who is good. He'll come good. He'll get his opportunities. He'll prove himself, and that is all we will need to get a starting berth for Kudus Mohammed. So that's been it for today. Hudson Odoi on why he left Chelsea, on what his options are, Ghana and England, what he chooses. He's keeping the door open, more playing time, more better performances, and he's sure he would get a call up to any of those two. It's a good position to be in according to him, but I think he's holding out a torch for the Three Lions. Let's move on from him as we have in the past. Also, Kudus Mohammed's coach Moy says he needs more time to settle into England before he can start games. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.